Hello and welcome to HDpiano. My name is Dan, and in this lesson we'll learn how to play Home by Michael Bublé. We'll take a look at the intro and verse in this specific video, and then you'll head over to HDpiano.com, if not already there, for the remaining sections. The intro and verse sound like this. All right, so this verse section is repeated throughout, so let's learn it well. It starts with a G chord, a G in the left, a G and D in the left, and then we're going to use this shape right here for the general verse. This is kind of going to be our area that we're working within. So let's put G and B on the thumb and middle in the right hand. I'm just going to teach you the chords first, then we'll learn how they break apart for this accompaniment. What happens next is the G's drop down to F sharps. This gives us a B minor over F sharp chord. After that, we drop the left down to E and B, right to G and B. After that, we're playing a D in the bottom with a B in the top of the left hand, and then F sharp and B in the right. And this is our landing chord. C and G in the bottom, E, G, B, D in the right. And then a D chord, D and A in the left, F, B, D in the right. Which takes us back to G, where we started. And then once again we play this D6 chord, D's in the left, F sharp, B, D, the middle finger in the right goes down to A, which gives us just a normal D chord. D6 to D. Okay? So again, let's go over these chords. I know that was kind of fast, so let's break it down again. G, B minor over F sharp, E minor, G6 over D, C major 9, D6, G, D6 to D. So that is the general chord structure for the intro and verse. You could very well just use that to accompany the song. Anything after this is sort of additional. It adds to the accompaniment. It's more exact to what the pianist is playing in this recording. But this covers about 90% of the sound. I mean, if I just played this, it sounds pretty familiar, right? And this is just the chords that I outlined. So why don't we do that to get very comfortable. That right there can be used to accompany some of the later verses. The intro, again, played like this. That's additional. If we just play like this, with just the chords, that can be used in a lot of the verses. So let's do that first. Let's go simple to advanced. Let's play these chords in quarter notes, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, one beat each. Let's do this real slowly, okay? I'll call out the chords as we go through. 1, 2, just quarter notes, and G, B minor over F, E minor, G6 over D, E major 9, D6 to G, to D6 to D. Repeat. Notice there's 3 on that C. Let's repeat again. B minor over F sharp for 2. E minor for 2. G6 over D for 2. C major 9 for 3. D6 to G. D6 to D. Okay, use that in the verses. You'll see that when I play the whole song run through where exactly we're playing that specific accompaniment of the intro and verse, but it will be used in that almost exact form right there. Okay, rewind and practice that if it was a struggle at that tempo, and let's play that same thing closer to studio tempo. Just only a little faster. It's a pretty slow song. 1, 2, intro and verse, chords. Two, 3, change. Try it again. G, B minor over F sharp, E minor, G6 over D, C major 9, 2, 3, change to D6 to G, back to D6 to D. Okay, so again, employ that for the verses later on. You'll see exactly where I use that in the whole song run through the final video. Okay, so let's move it up a little bit. Let's take a more advanced approach. This is the literal interpretation of the intro now. Again, it sounds like this. So the nice thing is it's all within the same area that we were playing, almost exactly the same chords. There's just sort of supplemental stuff happening in the accompaniment. So let's learn it. So we play this, and the left hand's pretty much just going to go bottom to top. The only exception would be is if we played both of them and then the top. So you'll see both of those variants. So either or. Same exact notes. Okay, here's what the right hand's doing. So it plays the G and B chord, plays it again, and then we just play A and B. A, B. And then we're on our new chord. Then we do the same thing, and then we're on this new chord. Okay, let's try that slowly. Again, ready, and. Again, and play. Moving on. So this part's a little different. So this is where we left off. Here, the right hand this time is going to play D, E. And then we have a new chord shape here. A, B, E. And then when we hit these D's in the left hand, so we play. And then just A and D by themselves. Then we add F sharp and B to that, which gets us to this chord where we want to be. So again, we're going from here to here. And this is the filler. Play it with me, and starting on the E minor. Again, and. All right, let's put the first part together with that. Ready, and. 2, 3, 4. So again, same thing here. On beat 4, we change to the D6. And then on this chord, we're going to play A and then G and B. So try that. And when we land on this G, we also have a G, B right before our final two chords, which we've already learned those two chords. Okay, let's try to see if we can put this entire intro together super slow-mo, and use this slow-mo version as a reference point. So if you need to rewind and practice at a slow pace, this will be it right here. 1 and 2 and intro, accompaniment. One, 2, 3, change. Repeat it. Two and 3. All right, so use those 2 healthy repetitions to rewind and play through it until you're ready to play it a little faster. Here is studio tempo, the verbatim arrangement of the intro. Here it is. 1, 2, ready, and. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna repeat. Two, 3. Now let's go to just chords, okay? No accompaniment, just chords. So G, B minor over F sharp, E minor, to C major 7, to D6, to G. Repeat all that. This is what we first learned. Okay, so all that right there is what the intro and verse consists of. We've got that more literal interpretation of the intro with the more involved accompaniment, and we just have the chords for when the vocal is supposed to stick out and the piano lays back. So that's it. Intro and verse to the song Home by Michael Bublé. My name's Dan. I'm teaching it to you here at HDpiano. If you didn't hear me before, you'll head over to HDpiano.com for the remaining sections, where we'll learn the pre-chorus, chorus, outro, and then we'll put it all together in a whole song run through. If you are on YouTube right now, click that little red rectangle and subscribe, or head over and subscribe if you're not there. Do us a solid by giving us a thumbs up, a like on Facebook. We're posting cool content there every day, stuff from us, stuff from other pianists, all good. And then head over to Twitter and send us your requests. Use the hashtag HDrequests. Send it to @HDpiano. We consider all of the requests that come through. We see them all, throw them all into a list, and we consider them equally. So keep that in mind and let us know what's trending, what's classic that we don't already have in our catalog. We'd love your opinions. All right, I think we should move on to the pre-chorus. Home by Michael Bublé. I'm Dan at HDpiano.com. I'll see you for that next section.